After many successful campaigns sailing across the world's oceans, our fleet is docked, ready to undergo some tender loving care in preparation for our next year of direct action campaigns across the globe.
Without the refits, we don't go on campaign, and therefore we're not saving the ocean anymore.
I'm Ari, current ship manager on board Sea Eagle, and we're currently in Malta during a refit period. At the moment, we are overhauling one of the main engines. We have specific engineers on board with a lot of competent expertise that can deal with this sort of huge task.
All ships need to have proper maintenance and refit periods, but our ships generally work in quite extreme areas. This ship works in Antarctica and in the tropics, so they're fairly hard environments for a vessel to be working in. So the refit of our ships is often very different to commercial ships. We have a really good source of skilled volunteers who come and assist us when they can, and that makes a massive difference. We have to coordinate the refits quite carefully in order to utilise our refit engineers and deck crew to their best ability.
I came on as a volunteer deckhand and I loved it. I just couldn't stop myself until eventually somebody said, "Hey, want to be a bosun?" The bosun is in charge of everything from training and teaching the volunteer deck crew to converting the meta plan for the refit into a day-to-day work program. The campaign season for this ship is so intense that there's very little time to complete those routine tasks, and every vessel needs love. Sea Shepherd ships are tools which we use to achieve an end. If the tools aren't working, then we cannot do the campaigns.
In Sea Shepherd, we're very lucky. We normally have a wonderful team of amazing people that come on board with a lot of passion. The refit period is one of the first moments where a volunteer can approach the organization and learn about ship life. So most of the volunteers start like this during refit periods, and then slowly they accumulate competence and they are able also to go on campaign as well, which is really exciting.
So I've known about Sea Shepherd since I was a little kid through my parents. So since my last year in school, I've been waiting till I turn 18 to sign up. And yeah, I signed up and I guess got quite lucky, and now I get to join you all.
So this is like if you're ready, and then this is stop.
So as a deckhand, I'm working a lot with rust repair and getting the ship nice and shiny again. Oh yeah, I'm learning a lot. Everything is different. Painting and working as a team, and I guess how life on a boat.
It's very important to have a very nutritional food, so carbohydrates, protein, and all of the vitamin necessaries to be a healthy crew.
Smell good.
But also the food needed to be tasty, beautiful, good smell, because just this type of thing help a lot of the morale of the crew. Just the fact we are in port, usually we already have nice and new food because I have access to more ingredients. So in the end, yes, we have more time to test and provide different type of food.
So the refit in general are the busiest period for the safety officer. The time of the year when we send all our vital and crucial equipment ashore to get recertified. Life raft, PFDs, fire extinguishers. A few weeks ago, we invited local firefighters. We performed the drill in front of them, and they could give us feedback on what we did. In refit, we don't really have the time to perform a lot of drills. This particular one was very good because it was stopping all the activity just for a few hours, and all the departments could work as a team, so it was very good.
The Age of Union is currently out of the water on the slipway for us to be able to carry on the important work that needs to be done under the waterline. by renewing the coat of paint on the underside of the ship. That will improve our fuel consumption and improve our top speed, which is essential when we are trying to catch up poachers.
Inside the continent is to have the time we invest here on maintaining, repairing and improving the vessel, it's going to guarantee the success of our campaigns at sea.
Today I'm working on the forward searchlight, which is critical for emergency rescue operations, also navigation, especially during nighttime or with low visibility.
Good morning everyone. When you're doing this refit period, usually we are able to see all the equipment, we dismantle a lot of things, so we learn more about the ship itself than when you are at sea.
Sea Shepherd fleet still needs a lot of work before they can return to Antarctica, West Africa or the Mediterranean. But together, we'll get them back out there to defend the oceans.
I've really liked it and it's incredibly important. I couldn't imagine being anywhere else right now.
Help us get back to sea. Donate today.